Hi everybody, with this video I'll explain you how does the video chat for Facebook works. So, the first thing you have to do is to download the app to your Android, BlackBerry, iPhone, Mac or PC computer. The second step for you will be the installation. This is very easy, it will take you a few seconds. After the installation, the system will open you this concrete page which you can see now. So, from this page we will start our trip with very interesting pages of the app. The first step is to select your native language. Here are a lot of languages and you can scroll the list to find the language you need. So you can put the finger or the mouse on the list. Press, in case this is the mouse, so press the left button of the mouse. In case of the finger, you simply put it on the screen and then scroll with this up or down until you find the language you need. In our case, we will look for the English language. This is the first one on the list, so we are pressing the English and we are going to the next step. The next step is to confirm that you are 18 plus, because everybody who are younger, they will have to leave the app. So for people who are younger than 18, please press the button exit and leave the page. And for everybody who are older than 18, please press the I confirm that I'm 18 plus and we are going on. So we are pressing. The system is transferring to you to the Facebook.com login. We are here. Then the Facebook will show you the login page in your native language. In my case this is Czech, so I will see everything in Czech language. To the first field we should put our Facebook login email. This will be my email, in your case it will be your email. So we are typing it here. To the second field we are putting the password. Everybody remember that password, and we are pressing the button login. So now the system are transferring now to the our account. As you're here the first time, so first of all the system is sending you to the settings. As you can see, when this is transferring us from the Facebook, you don't have any nickname, so you will have to choose some. To the first field here, typing your nickname. I will find something, so this is my nickname. The password remains the same, then you can change your year of birth. For me this is the same, language is staying also for me the same. Race, I will change my country. So because I'm living in Czech Republic, so I pressed on the language, it opened me the list. Again, I can scroll this list exactly in the same style as I did this with my native languages. So again, we are putting the finger on the left button of the mouse here to the list and we are scrolling to the country you are looking for. I'm looking for Czech Republic, so it will take me some seconds to do this. So here it is. My city is Prague, so again I'm pressed on the city, it opened me the list, exactly what you can see now, and we are scrolling this in the same way as we did it before. So we are going to Prague, here it is, and here you can type your own town or city. I'm typing the Prague, so I'm here. As you can see here are the other settings too, so you can select your relationship status, the ethnicity, and so on and so on and so on, everything possible. I'm scrolling down. You can see that you have here written your first name, your second name, that are the details that are taken from the Facebook account, and also the description about you. So after we made all the settings here, we have to save this. The button save is here. You are pressing this, and you see that nickname cannot contain more than 2 numbers. I have made a mistake. So I'm going back to my nickname and I'm simply deleting the other numbers I have, so to make this correct, and pressing the button save again. I press this, Yahoo! So this profile was edited successfully. I have made those settings perfectly. It was saved, so we can go back to the main menu. We are pressing the button back and you can see that we are sent to the main menu. Here are the different buttons. We are going to check all of them, and I think the most interesting for us will be the button chat. So we are pressing this and we can see that we have to verify our age by making at least one photo which will show our face. So if you will go down by the menu, you will find the button make photo. You are pressing this and the system will send you to the second page. Please carefully read the description here. I'll explain why. Because there are a lot of people who are doing the trash photos which are prohibited here. Of course, nowadays it's interesting to watch something like this. This is not nice. So please do the nice photos, because if you will do the trash photos, some of the administrators will delete you, and of course you don't want this to happen. So carefully read this, and after that we are pressing the button at the bottom of the screen. I have read and agreed to the term of services, and we are going to the next page. On the next page you will see me. Hi. And here we will press the button Make Photo to create our photo. It will take us a second until the system is saving this, so perfectly you can see that photo was saved, and we are going back to the main menu. Again, the button back, and welcome to the main menu. So now we will press the button Chat again. The system has sent us to the second page. Here you can check the settings before you are going to the chat. The first line is Show only the partner messages. If this field is marked, it means that you will see only the messages from the person whose video you are watching now, and nobody else. They will write something in chat, but you will not be able to see this. The second button is that only VIP can contact me. It means that if you will mark this box, so only the registered and login people will be able to send you messages. Some other users, like guests, will not be able to contact you. In case of people who are using the mobile phones and has the cams on their mobile phones, they can choose if they would like to use the back camera or the front camera. For the computer, there is no choice, and as you can see, I am able to select only the one, because this is saying that there is only one webcam on your phone, or the OS version is not supporting the switching between the cameras. So basically, in my case, there is no choice. This next line is Connect With. Here I can choose with what kind of people I would like to be connected. So if I want to talk with everybody, or maybe I would like to talk with males only or with the females only. And I would like to see the everybody, so I'm leaving this as it is now. The next are your login details. Those login details you will use in case if you would like to make the donation by pressing this button, or if you would like to add credits to your account. So basically this will be your login details. As you can see, here's the password, and please know that this is a different password than what you are using for the Facebook account. So because we didn't make any changes here, we are pressing simply close, and we are going to the chat. So here you can see my camera. I will put this down by this button so we can see the screen better. And here you are able to turn off your microphone. So this is of course on you if you would like anybody to hear you or don't, because I'm doing this tutorial, so I don't want others to hear me. So let's go. We are in the chat. Here you can see the chat messages from the different people, and here you will be able to watch the video stream. For now, you cannot watch this video stream because those people are not added to your friend list. So I will explain to you how to do this, how to create your friend list and so on. But first of all, we will go by those buttons in the top of the screen, so you will know how to use all of this. So we are pressing the first button, and you can see this button means that you will see exactly the profile of the people whose video, basically whose screen, you are watching now. Here you can read everything about him. If you will have the photos, so you can see the photos here. Also, at the bottom you can see the two buttons. The button number 1 is underage. The button number 2 is wrong sex. It means that you can send the reports to the administrators if you think that this person is underage or wrong sex. And now please be very careful, because if you will send the wrong reports, the administrator will ban you, and they will simply block your access to the system. So be very careful if you are sending some reports. Check this twice just to make sure that you are really right and that everything is as it should be. Then here is the button Add to Friends. Basically, if you would like, you can add this person to your friends, or you can simply close this window to hide the information about the profile. The second is the I am. It means the instant messages. Basically, you can send the instant message to this person. So you can put the mouse or the finger here, and here we can write. So we can write, "Hi, how are you?" Then we will have the choice. We can clear this message which we wrote, we can send this message which we just did, or simply close this window. Here, if you will press this, so you will be switched to the stream of this person, and simply this will be closed. So in our case, I will press clear. I don't want to send him anything, and I'm pressing close. The second button, the next button, is the users. So we are going to this field. The first of all, if you will press by this, you'll press here, so you will see that there are different choices. You can watch the list of your friends online, but of course we are just a few minutes here, so we will not have any friends. Then the next is in chat. If we will select this, we will get all the list of people who are in chat. You can see there are a lot of people in chat. Also, you can scroll here exactly the same way as we did it the first time when we selected our native language. So we are putting the finger, or basically the left button of the mouse, anywhere on the list, and we are scrolling up and down as we would like. So the small clarification, if we will go down, so here is nothing more, but if the list is very long, so it will load. After you will go to the bottom of the list, it will load again and again. Here you can see also the buttons. So if you would like to talk with somebody from the list, you will press on his name, and then you will press the button connect, so you can be connected to this person and you can talk with him. Or you can simply close this window. But we will go back to our list because here are a lot of possibilities. So the next point of the list is the stars. The stars means the people the most popular in the chat. You can see here the list of few girls, and they are the most popular in the chat. It means that a lot of people are writing to them, they are answering to a lot of people, and so on and so on and so on. Also here it is exactly the same. You can press on this person, you can see that there are different buttons, you can add him to your friend list, what we just did it. You can also press the button send message, so you can send him some messages like instant messages, which I showed you before. Or you can press the button connect, so you can be connected with this person and talk with him or her basically in the chat. Or you can close this window. So we are going up again and we are checking the next point in our list. The next point is who follows me. It means the list of people who are watching here right now. So you can see here a lot of people who are watching us, and exactly the same. You can press the name, you can add this person to the friend list, you can send him a message, or again the button connect, exactly everything the same as in the previous options. The next point is VIP online. The system will give you only the list of VIP login users who are exactly in the login and in the chat right now. The same. Here, pressing on the name, you can see exactly the same buttons, exactly the same choice, and so on, and we will check again. We will go far. The last point in our menu is administrators. So here you can see that online at this moment are three administrators. This is Beremish, Becky, Demacia. If you will have any problems or questions or maybe some issues and so on, you can easily go here, press at any one of them, send him messages, explain the issue, the problem you have. They will be happy to help you to solve your problem and so on. So we have checked all those points except the field search. Here you can search for somebody whose name you know. So first you can type the nickname. We will type Becky. Then you can choose if you would like to find this person in the chat, or maybe to find him in the instant messages, or if you would like to search anywhere. I'm selecting the anywhere, and we are pressing the button search. So we press this, since we made the mistake in the nickname, so we'll try again. We are looking for another user. We will try the global admin. We'll search in chat and we are pressing the button search. As you can see, it found us the user with this nickname. We can press on his nickname. You can see the different buttons exactly as it was before: the add to the friends, send message, connect. Now we will try the function connect. So we will be connected to this user. We press connect. Here you can see that our partner Nick is the global admin, but because he is not in our friend list, so we are not able to see him. And now we will press the button add to friends, so we can see what exactly the system will show us. First of all, before the adding to the friends, you have to choose the profile of this person, of this administrator basically in our case. You can read the descriptions, you can watch his photos and so on, and then if you are ready to add him to his friends list, so you simply press on this button, add a friend, and you can watch the camera of this person. Basically you're watching me, but from the other device right now. You can send a message to this person, so you can simply type here like hi, how are you, and so on and so on, and press send. So this is the video chat section. Here is your partner video. Here is your own video. You can talk with him by voice, or if you would like, you can send the chat messages. You will write the message here, and we'll press this. We'll press the button to send this. Also, in the top menu, we have a few other buttons which we didn't check yet. The first one is the button ban. So if you don't like this person, if you don't like to talk with him, you can simply press the button ban. You will block him, and he will not be able to connect with you, and you will not be able to talk with him. The next button is the private chat. So basically you can press this if you would like to send the invitation to this person to the private chat. It will be the show one-on-one. Only you two will be able to watch each other and to read the messages which you send to each other, or you can simply press the button next if you would like to be connected to the next user. So I think with the chat this is clear, and we are going back to the main menu. We have to wait a second, and now we are here. So the next point in our menu is the friend finder. Here you can press it, and you will be able to search for people. If you know already the nickname of your friend, so you can type it here. In our case, we will type the global admin, the first one whom we was looking for. We are pressing search, and you can see here the details of this person. You are pressing on his name. You will go to, first of all, to the small profile, where you can read the information about him. Here is the age, language, and so on and so on. Just a few points. If you would like to read the full profile, so you will press this. The full profile will be open with the photo, with the descriptions, with the more information, and so on. After you read everything, you are pressing close. This new window will be closed. You can see there's also that this person has the photos. You can press on photos, and you will be forwarded to his images. Here you can, if you would like, of course, you can add the comments to those photos by pressing this button. You can write here some comment, something like very cool, and so on and so on and so on. I will not write anything like this because the comments also should be some nice text. This is not very good if you write in just a few words like I did it, so this is not nice. To add the comment, you are pressing the button add comment. If you would like to go back, so simply pressing the button back, and you will go back. We have seen everything. If here will be some comments added by other users, so they will be added in this section. You will be able to read them. And here is after you have checked everything, we can go back. If this person will have some videos, so they will appear here. If you would like to add this person to the friend list, so you can press the button add to friends. If you would like to send them some message, you're pressing the button send message. Will appear in your window where you will write like hello, how are you, and so on. And by pressing the button send message, the message will be sent to the person, or by pressing the button back, you will simply close the window. We just did it. As you can see, here is another button, Add Comment. In the previous option, we added the comments only to the certain image. In this case, we will add a comment to the whole profile of this person. It works exactly the same, so we are pressing the button Add Comment, the new window will be opened. You can write some comments. I like you very much, for example. Then you can press the button Add Comment, or you can press the button Back if you would like to just don't add anything. So we press the button Back, and we can go back from this point. Also, we will go back again, and as you can see, here are another options how to look for people. So if you don't know the nickname of the person, but you just want to find somebody, so you can simply press the use those search options. For example, I just want to look only for girls, so I'm reading the gender, I'm pressing on the note set, and I'm selecting for whom I would like to look. I want to look for females. And here you can see the other options. You can choose the age from, the age to, the country, the member level, and so on and so on and so on. For me, this is not important. I will simply just choose the option only with photos because I want to see the images first. I mark this the checkbox, and then I'm pressing the button Search, so I can go File. I'm pressing the Search, and you can see that here are really a lot of girls. You can scroll this list exactly in the same way as you did before on the very first page where you selected your language. So again, you are putting the finger, or you put in the left button of your mouse here, anywhere basically, and you can scroll up or down. It's very nice option. I'm going to the down, and you can see the list is becoming bigger and bigger. So I can scroll again and again. It will load again and again. And again, I can scroll down. So on here are really a lot of girls. If I would like to talk with some of them, maybe I like some of them, so I'm pressing on her nickname. And again, the system will open me the profile exactly as in the previous options. So you can see the short profile, watch the full profile, watch the photos, videos, add to friends, and so on, exactly as we did when we were looking for somebody by the nickname. Now we are going back, so you can check the other options which the menu is offering us. So this we already knew how it works, and we are going back to the main menu. So the next point in our menu is watching photos. If you will press here, so you will be able to watch photos of our users. Again, in the top menu we have the different options, different points, the different buttons of the menu. The first one is your friends, so basically you can add this concrete person which you can watch right now to your friend list, or you can select. By pressing all, you will open the new menu, and you will be able to select if you would like to watch all photos, or maybe if you would like to watch only the male photos, or only the female photos. I will choose the female only. The next point is that you can choose if you would like to watch the public, personal, private photos. We will keep the public photos. Here, if you will go down under the photo, you will see that here is the rating. This rating is 8.00 and based on 1 vote. It means that only one person was voting for this concrete person, and he gave him the 8 points. We will give him the most interesting, the hot, like the biggest number of the points. But before we do this, so we will go down, and you will see that here is also the very small menu of this person. Here is written this username, the language, the age, and so on and so on. Also, you can see some buttons under this information. There is the button report. If you would like, basically, if there is something which is against the site rules, so you can report this person to the administrators, or here will be some comments. You can press this button and you can read the comments. Or if you would like to watch this person's profile, you can press the button Profile, and you will be forwarded to the profile. Again, to the first, to the small one, with the more options here, and with the option to watch the full profile as before. So we are going back to the image, and the system will load us someone else, because we went to the profile and came back, so all our settings were destroyed, so we have to choose again the female photos to be able to watch them. We will vote for this guy, and by pressing the voting, you are forwarding to the next page, to the next user. You can see here's a nice girl, Again, we can see the rating, and this girl is really popular because 191 people voted for her. You can see this information here. You can see also the small profile, like the options to remove, report, comments, profile, and so on. We will vote for her also, and like this you can go forward to every possible link to the different people to watch all of the possible photos. You see that this girl is extremely popular because 1,139 people voted for her, so she's really very popular, and you can see that she has 317 photos. This will be very interesting to watch all of them, but you can do this anytime you want. And as we knew already how to use this, we can go back to the main menu and check the other points. So I'm pressing back, we are in the main menu, and our next station will be the button Watch Videos, because this software also allows you to record the video files, to put them to the app so other people can watch them, they can vote them, and so on. So we are pressing the button Watch Videos. We are going to the page with the videos. You can see here some guy. Again, we have the options to select. We are pressing selecting. We are again selecting the girls. Here down are exactly the same setting as before when we were watching the photos. We can vote for this guy and we will be moved to another video. And you can see another nice girl. Oh, extremely popular. She has the rating 5.65, but this is based on the 33,426 votes. So you can see here really a lot of people who like this app, who are voting for them, and so on. And what is very interesting, this girl also has the comments. So if you will press the button comments, you will be forwarded to her comments to all the people who wrote her some comments. You can read them. You can basically here you can see the buttons, the button back if you would like to go back to the main menu, or the button add comment if you would like to write your own. We are pressing the comment. You can write it here. We are very nice, and then two buttons, add the comment or back. So I'm pressing back, and I'm going back to her video. Option to choose the profile, to see the profile. As always, everything is the same. So to not lose our time, we are going back to the main menu, and the next station is point make photos. This is very interesting because you can make as many photos as you would like. The system don't limit you with anything. We are making another photo just to show you the options. We did the photo, we are going back, again back. And on the next point of the menu, you can watch and manage all of your photos. So we are pressing your photos in the menu, and you can see that we did two photos, two images, the number 1 and number 2. You can see that nobody rated here, nobody wrote comments, but if here will be some comments or if here will be some rating, you will be able to watch it, to check this. If you would like to manage your photos, exactly to delete this, so you are pressing on the image, you can see the button comments. We have 0, so this is not active, and the button delete if you would like to delete this photo because you simply don't like it. So we are pressing delete, and only the one photo is staying here, the other one we deleted. So now we are pressing back to go to the main menu because here we don't have any other options. So we are pressing back, and our next station will be video recording. This is exactly what I was talking before, that you can record your own video to show this to other people. So we are pressing the button record video. Again, we have the same page as we had when we were going to create the photos. Please remember, don't make any trash videos, don't make any trash photos because they will be deleted, and unfortunately also your profile will be deleted. So read the terms and conditions, watch the examples, and don't do this. Simply record the clear, nice videos just so other people can watch it and other people can like you. We have read everything. We are pressing the button I have read and agreed to the terms of services, and we are going to the page where we can record our own video. So how this works? If the camera is already working, you can see this here. You are pressing the button video recording, and the system wrote you that recording 2, 3, 4. It shows you the seconds of the recorded video. You can record as long videos as you like. This is only on you, as you would like to do this, what exactly you would like to say to people, and so on. And you can see that here is some limit. You cannot make videos less than 50 seconds because they will not be interesting to anybody. but after the video is long enough, here will appear the button stop, so you can press it, stop the video when you will need it, and the system is writing you that this is importing and it was recorded. So video was recorded, video was saved, everything is good. If you would like, you can record another video by pressing this button. If no, we are pressing the button back and going back. Again back, and here in the main menu. If you recorded several videos, of course you would like to manage them. So the next point of the menu is called Your Videos. We are pressing this, and we are going to the list of the video files we've made. You can see that here is no picture. It means that this video don't have the thumbnail yet, because it was just recorded, it was not checked by the administrator yet, and this is the reason why the video don't have this thumbnail yet. So also the same options as with the photos, option to watch the comments, option to delete this video if you would like. Of course, if you don't, you simply leave it there. And going back to the main menu, the next station is Your Profile. We are pressing this, and you can see how exactly other people will see your profile. As you remember, we created the image, but because this image was not yet checked by the administrator, this is not visible here yet. After the photo will be confirmed, so here will be your image. Here is the short description of your profile, very short really. Here are the buttons to watch your photos, videos. Of course, you cannot add yourself to the friends and send the message to yourself, so those buttons are not active yet. Here is the same button as we have seen before, the full profile, so you can check your full profile. This is exactly how other people will see your profile, your information. So we watch this, we are closing this new window, and we are going back to the main menu to see what this will offer us. The next point is Edit Profile. So after you will press this, you will go to the page where you can edit your profile. As you remember, when we just first time came to the system, it was asking us to edit our profile. If you have made there are some mistakes, or maybe if you would like to change something from those first settings, so exactly you can do it right now. You can do it basically anytime if you want. Here in this section, you can scroll it. As you remember, we can scroll it up, we can scroll it down. So everything is the same. If you have made some changes, so you are pressing the button Save. If you didn't change anything, so we are going back. You're pressing the button back to the main menu. The next point is Instant Messages. The instant messages is exactly the system how you can communicate with the people who are offline. So here you can see that you have the list of the instant messages. On the right side you have the option to select. If you will press here, so you will see that you can sort them by the received and by sent messages. Because we didn't send anything to anybody, so both of those lists will be empty. We didn't get also any messages, but we can check this. Who knows? So we are checking the sent, and again the list is empty because we are new here, so nobody knows about us. But after you will have a lot of friends, so here will be a long list of the messages you received. We are going back to the main menu, and this last point in our trip is Your Friends. Here you will find the list of all the people, everybody whom you added to your friends list. As you remember, we added Becky and we added a global admin to our friend list. So, also here you have the selection. If you will press on Your Friends, so you can choose two options. The first, you can watch the list of your friends, means the people whom you added to your friends list. The second option is In Friends. If we will choose this, so we will see the list of people who added you to their friends list. So, we will press In Friends, and the system will show us, as you can see, we are very popular, and we have a lot of people who added us to their friends list. Basically, this is exactly the same as in all the lists we watched before. So we can press on the people, we have the options to watch his profile, the full profile, photos, videos. We can add him to your friend list, we can send him messages. Basically, everything is exactly the same as before. For sure you will know how to do this, and I hope that you will have fun by using this app. So we choose them, just to check the people who are in our friends list. This is also the same. We are pressing on the person, we are going to his profile, exactly the same, everything is exactly the same. So we are going back to the main menu. As you can see, all the points are checked by us. You already know how to use them. The last button I forgot, I'm sorry, is this one. So if you choose by mistake the different language which you don't like, you can simply change this anytime by pressing here. The system will open you the list of languages, and you can scroll this exactly as you did on the first step. So it means you are putting the finger or you're putting the left button of your mouse here. You are scrolling this until you find the language you like. Just to show you, I'll press the Chinese. So you can see that this is really changing everything. I press the Chinese and you can see my menu is in the Chinese language. So I hope that you had fun with checking the functionality of this app, and I hope that you will have fun by using this. So good luck, people!